That's good, right? I'm not sure.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's hard to tell with me, isn't it?
The Gina machine.
Yes. Now, who makes the Gina machine that...
Divide by 0.
Kitty.
There we go. I will share the screen to you guys afterwards, but it didn't show up, so we'll put it up to the cutscene.
Ow! Somebody grab him!
That animation style, like the drawing style, reminds me of Dot.
Yeah, but the weird thing is that, like, beautiful background. What the fuck was that, cat, compared to it?
It will return to the sea. So
the Hanna-Barbera effect has never been more in effect.
And now we're in Laura Bertu. Do you have National Treasure? I don't like it. Something doesn't like it.
You want to meet it.
Steal the fishy. Friend.
Yes. Now the cat is gone. Who wants the cat to come back? Ooh, a horse.
That's not a horse.
yeah, that's not a horse.
I think that's like a weird 3D animation that's being painted over.
That's two dudes in a horse costume. That's what that is.
That's two horses in a horse costume.
Piers Featherstone,
Yes, I was just
is due to return from the Americas, having completed a secret mission of the utmost importance to the British Empire. If anyone can help me, this man can.
That's written on the newspaper? He's traveling. That is a beautiful background right now, I just gotta say. And then there's these dudes.
England, this green and pleasant land, heart of the British Empire.
Didn't even finish
After
that
3
guy's
months
eye.
trailing round America, followed by a couple of weeks on a steamer in a third-class
motion stabilization, like a
Oh, it's good to be home.
smartphone camera. That's like half
It's good to be back on dry land, sir.
And it's weird that he's got brown eyebrows when his hair is black.
Chap. You can't keep a good man down, sir.
I mean, I suppose it's a bit like the fact that I have very blonde, fair eyebrows.
Righty ho, sir.
And I think part of that is because I don't get enough sun for my hair to be its natural color. It gets dark instead.
Yeah. I'm normally blonde. Hello, lockdown, I'm brown now. It's
Yeah, good old lack of going outside.
Well, like with my medical tan, I've noticed my eyebrows have almost entirely disappeared, so I am going blonder.
he's not
The
having
hub of polite society,
No.
the very cornerstone of civilization.
I'm with you, puppy.
I'm sorry,
with
puppy,
you.
I love it though. Look at
America's all very well.
Look at those beautiful dresses.
I can't help
The
feeling
one in the
Miss
purple dress
Poverty, I
looks
expect,
very
Mossad.
frightened.
Yeah.
Not enough dregs of society.
I mean, she's
no
seen-
beggars,
she's
no
seen
urchins, no
Little
common
Like she-
tarts and drunken
They should fit
She's
underneath my
just
skirt.
woken up.
Place there. Still, it's
She's
a
just
young
woken up
country.
in this
Give them
animation
time.
style and
They'll have
wondering what
their
the
own
hell
poor
happened.
hour.
Yeah.
But America is so big.
The one on the right was
How would
doing
they
a
ever be
very
able to
I am
manage all
dying
those
of consumption
people?
on
Don't be too
stage.
disparaging to the
Types
Americans.
of cough.
They could be very useful allies in a war someday.
I don't know if it's a cough as much
Hail
as
the
like
carriage, and
sticking
let's
your
go
tongue
home,
out at
Watson.
someone, but
There's bound
not
to be one
sticking your
to
tongue out at
skin
anyone. It's a train!
That we can see. Okay, so we have had to make the plot up until this point.
So, there was a cat. There we go. Always good to know that there's a cat in any game. There's this dude who I guess is Sherlock Holmes, and that was our Watson that's just passed by. The cat needs help, and apparently this dude might be the only one who can help him. We don't know why though. The cat did a runner from like it looked like an island, and then somehow ended up on a ship. Like, how did he manage that?
So he got to this guy's address, and it turns out the guy was traveling.
Yeah. We gotta talk to this
That
guy.
young upstart could do with a lesson in good manners.
Okay, cool. Where are your options? It's the
Oh,
same.
interface is so goddamn familiar.
I was about to say, like, I do believe, like, I have listened to you two talk about the Orion conspiracy so many times that I know that this apparently uses the same interface. Where is the options menu?
So right click.
Nah, got nothing.
How did you get the menu up before?
That's a good question because it's not showing up anymore. I thought
That young upstart could do with a lesson in good manners. Looking after her child must be a monumentous task.
shut the fuck up, young man. Because I did have it before. Where did it go?
I remember it being right click, but I've never played
That
this
engine is a
particular game
fine
before.
example of British scientific craftsmanship.
Yeah, okay, mate. Have I somehow disabled that?
Function keys might do something, but I couldn't tell you which one off the top of my head.
That engine is a fine example of British scientific
I was hoping to find
craftsmanship.
some subtitles. Hang on, I'm just gonna restart the game.
In the meantime, your talk about made me think I should get something of that nature. Now, the choice is between Fanta or San Pellegrino Orange.
Go San Pellegrino Orange, because then you're in the fancy
Yes.
orange group like us.
Yeah, it's the more upmarket, but slightly more bitter version.
I mean,
Or
this
my
is...
sister-in-law likes to put it
Kitty,
Fanta versus
kitty,
Toy
kitty.
Fanta.
Yeah.
Or in a very specific way, I haven't been able to.
Boy, come here!
Yeah, I'll go and grab that.
Yeah. Mossip. Nothing is happening on right click. I've had it before. Let me just confirm that. Oh, I saw it. How did I do that? Oh, it's
This
just
is like
shift.
right on the screen edge, maybe.
Yeah, it's you just shift it down here, and then so we've got our wallet, we've got our handkerchief. Oh, status. What the fuck
Yeah, there you
is
go.
that? Is that? Look
Whoa.
at that face. Oh.
Score!
Save
Score!
credits audio. So I'm
And
curious.
that is a very Amstrad looking joystick, I must say.
I think it's actually the one that was next to that
What you want?
on the previous menu.
Yeah, but I wanted to switch off the I wanted to turn the audio down. Oh,
I think you've turned it off.
but he's still doing the face.
Guess I'll die.
Ah.
It's quite a look.
Switch on. Okay.
Oh, is it too loud for your beard?
Okay, so it restarts after I do that. Okay. I'm gonna turn that music down just a little bit
Yeah,
again.
the ABC. Oh,
The expressions.
Oh, subtitles.
Subtitles.
and yeah, they don't actually match the length of the voice lines. It just stops after a certain length of time.
Yeah. See how that goes.
Meaning you have to be quite careful if you're skipping lines and you're near the end of that time limit. Because you could end up skipping the next line by mistake.
Yeah, let's go there.
Just to keep things nice and confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, recalibrate joystick.
We can wiggle the Amstrad joystick.
Swap buttons.
Imagine playing this with a joystick.
Free button mice. I don't think in the entirety of having a free button mouse did I find any use for the middle mouse button.
Middle
That
button,
lady
me
has a
neither.
story or two to relate.
Guess what? You now still have a three middle button, but it's the scroll bar.
You're a scroll bar.
I am a scroll bar. Thank you very much for noticing.
It's advertising the joys of travelling.
I thought it was time somebody said it.
Thank you. Piper. All right. Ooh, there's a tall gentleman, diminutive gentleman, and Mossip. Mossip, where the fuck are you going?
He's not important. He's
Yeah.
my manservant.
Even back,
He's
even at
not
this point, they're doing
important.
the.
Oh, he's part of the furniture.
Yikes.
This game is called the Gene Machine. So what should
Hey,
we do?
Summer.
He's our manservant, but tell me, what are we doing next?
So, what shall we do next, Mossop?
I suggest we go home, sir.
I'm going to humour him as if he's an actual person.
Oh, thank you. We are hydrating at the moment. I have Next by Orange. Dave has Next by Orange. Fu has...
What's going on with that lady in the dress? What is going on there?
I want to know too.
She's very...
Double butt.
What is that?
Twice the power of
Absolutely.
normal
Do you-
butt.
Do you guys not
Something
know
to
not know
talk
about
about.
a bustle train? What about a bum roll? Do you guys
Would it
know about
surprise
bum
you if I
rolls?
said? Would it surprise you if I said no to go for those?
Okay, so
Same, yeah.
so in a certain okay, so most of fashion history with women, big butts has actually been a thing. So there's this thing called the
hang on,
bum
it's-
roll.
I'm writing this down. So
Yeah, okay, so there's this thing called the bum roll,
Yep.
which is like a roll of fabric that women, like kind of like a belt, had around their hips to make their skirts flounce out. There's also a thing called the bustle train, which is like a cage that also like a belt fits around your waist, and it's like a half cage that comes from your butt all the way down to your knees, and so that it holds the dress out for you. And then lastly, there's
I see.
the crinoline. There's different shapes of crinoline, but you probably know it just as a petticoat. You know, the thing that makes you makes it all flare out. But the crinoline is definitely a cage underneath all of that to give it structure, and also so women
Yeah,
don't.
it's gonna
overdo
right
it.
where it-
elaborate these Victorian
Oh, it wasn't just
clothing
Victorian.
things are.
Like
They didn't have much entertainment.
no, like what's it called? How long was the crinoline been going for? Like I think like the 1300s. Like it slowly like ramps up as time goes on, and it gets super big, and then you know we get like Civil War era, like basically just taking over an entire room by yourself.
You know, I got so disappointed when you said era because it implied there wasn't going to be a civil war based on the size of one's bottom.
I mean, the skirts did start getting small after that, so maybe that was secretly what it was all about. Forget about, like, you know, slavery or, you know, North and South arguing with each other. It was all about the bustle.
Honestly, they had so many wars going on in those days. It probably, you know, drop in the ocean kind of thing.
How are we going to get home?
There she goes.
God, her back
we
must
go.
be in
We should take a
tatters.
cab, sir.
right?
Well, don't forget she's got herself a lovely little cage back there.
Shouldn't we go somewhere more interesting than
But
just my
just-
house?
You know, the angle that it's at.
Sir, we've just travelled halfway across the world by land and sea.
Gross.
Haven't we had enough adventure for a while?
I know, puppy, that the horse and cart is back.
Yes.
I don't know, Mossop.
Fixated.
I get the feeling that this is the start of a whole new adventure.
Horse friend.
Horse friend! Oh, okay. He's still going. Tell me a bit about
Tell me a
yourself.
bit about yourself, Mossop.
Mossop.
I've had a whole
Well, sir,
boat ride to get to know
there's
each
not
other,
much to
but, you
tell.
know.
I was born in Clerkenwell to parents who were servants, just like me.
Whoa. We didn't ask for your life story.
Oh, well, we did actually.
Yeah, but we didn't mean
It
it.
runs in the family then, the serving profession.
I'm a dwarf,
Oh, yes,
sir, in this era.
And
what
all
else have I got
17 of
left?
me brothers and sisters are in the
This,
trade.
is this
too.
all the circus?
Apart from one brother, he joined the Royal Navy.
Oh. And the Royal Navy. Oh, that's an interesting walk cycle with the
Whoa.
stoop shoulders. They've definitely put effort into different walk cycles as opposed to Orion Conspiracy where everyone had the same body. Except, what's his name?
I was about to say, is this before or after Orion?
I think this is
Conspiracy?
after. I think this is 1996?
It's not far off, Orion.
Why are you following me?
Why are you
I will.
following me?
I'll do my best, Summer. Thank you.
I'm your loyal and trustworthy manservant, sir. I will follow you to the grave.
I choose to believe you're responding to the bog roll comment there.
Actually, I think I'd rather let you go first to that particular destination.
Merry time zone.
Yes, merry times are not changing for you two.
Sorry, I completely forgot to look at the chat because I got so distracted by the whole bustle conversation.
Let's get on a train and go big.
Let's get on a train and go somewhere exciting.
We just did that.
Yeah, I think that's what he
Actually,
said.
sir, I'd rather go home and put my feet up.
I may be the servant, but shut the fuck up and walk behind me, sir.
And so you shall, Mossop. As soon as you've done the laundry, cleaned the house, and made me some tea.
Oh, you little bitch!
Why does he keep punching his hand? None of that needed emphasis.
How could I forget?
I forgot that you were a little.
That's how I'm going to ask for tea from now on.
Why did most of your family become servants?
Hey, would you mind putting the kettle on? Just punches your own fucking
We can't
hand.
cook well enough to become
And then
chefs.
constantly
I'll
put
have
your
a
hand
To do
brandy.
any manual labour,
in your pocket.
and we don't have
No,
enough
he's
initiative
not
to do
making
things
coffee,
without
he's
being
making
told what to
tea.
do.
And tea sucks. It's dirty water.
I'll have a grande latte.
How about a granny latte? We could do that for you. That's a latte made out of your
Remind me
grandmama.
again,
Wait, that came out
Why did
bad,
I
I'm
employ
sorry.
you?
Whoa.
I was the
No,
chief
I
assistant,
think
sir.
it came out as clear as it possibly could be.
Oh,
It was the
yes.
concept
That's
itself
right.
that was horrifying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I see.
Unless.
Why did your
Stop
brother
it.
join the Navy?
Oh,
Running out of ideas here.
He was shanghaied as
Oh,
he was
this horse
emptying
has
Lord
lost
Cholmondeley's
his
latrine
thought.
into the Thames. A boat pulled alongside him, and he was bundled into a
Oh God.
sack
Am
by
I
some
supposed to
big
meet
burly
15 minutes ago?
thugs.
Where the hell is Rat Street?
There's a cat on that street. I can't go down there.
oh, bloody one-way system.
I think
he's
they're called recruitment consultants, aren't they?
Fuck, wrong way, wrong way.
Look cool,
Here
look cool.
for
If you're
weeks.
looking around nervous, people
Lord
will start
Cholmondeley was
talking.
furious. Thought my brother had stolen his bucket.
Pretend we're going the right way. Just
I have literally no idea what these two guys are talking about. My eyes have been on the horse.
They've been talking about his brother who, what's it called, worked for the Navy but had
Joined the
some trouble
Navy.
because Lord Chumley, good old use of a shibboleth, thought he'd stolen his bucket.
I have nothing more to say to you.
And I think that's the correct response to that conversation.
Yeah.
Chevrolet's a phone.
I'm gonna make those
Jesus Christ, all these streets look the same.
make these subtitles a bit faster.
Well, this
Ah! Ah!
I love these.
Oh,
I think it's surprising, man.
I never knew I needed them. Let's talk to the
He
children.
looks like a well-bred chap.
Puppy!
I wonder where the owner of that dog has gone.
He weed on me!
Puppy interest.
Yes, you want to see Puppy? I know.
He looks like an under-tall kind of fellow.
An under-tall kind of fellow. Fu, I'm not short, I'm just under-tall.
Noted.
I mean, like, what's it called? I did have, because I've done so much typing lately that I got some compression gloves, and I am in the very small club. My hands
Aha!
are tiny.
A handsome cab. The only civilized
You
way
got
of getting
compression
around
gloves
town.
and now you're shorter?
I should get this one to take
No,
me
I-
home.
I think you're wearing them wrong.
Yeah, no.
CG carriage in this economy.
I'm still not. I'm not a tiny woman, but I have very tiny hands. From memory,
This
when
is
we
a
did
horsey
the
again,
hand
yeah.
against hand, your fingers could curl over mine.
Instruct the driver to wait here,
I did
Mossop.
not know this
I
would
may
be
want to go
Puppy's
out again
reaction to
later.
horse.
No.
Righty-ho, sir.
the goal of this guy, like, who the hell does he think he is?
Yeah.
Home at
Tell the
last.
handsome cab to wait
Fetch
there.
me a drink, Mossop.
There's all
I need
day,
to relax
so I
a
might
little
wanna
before
go
I
out
make my
later.
report to the Queen.
Oh, he's going to report to the Queen.
But you're not due to report in for a week,
Oh,
sir.
Todd's barbershop. I didn't notice that.
Better make it a large drink then.
Very good.
Claire used to love Todd.
Oh, what's that fucking cat?
They used to love the
Oh,
Barbie.
Excuse me.
Jesus!
Mr. Featherstone-Haw, I presume?
I can't believe
It's
it.
Fanshawe!
Can I,
Holy
sir?
shit, a talking
I don't
cat!
believe you cannot pronounce my name properly.
Oh,
What the
there-
fuck
he's
was in that
actually-
tea, Mossop?
But it's a talking cat, sir. It
He's
speaks
never heard of a
English.
shibboleth.
It's hardly talking English if it can't pronounce one's name. It's perfectly simple. F, silent E, A, silent T, silent H, silent E, silent R, S, silent T, silent O, N.
This
Stop the
went
N and the
very
S,
kind of
silent
new
E,
name all of a
H, A,
sudden.
U, G, H. Or Fan Shaw.
Whoa, that
These
was a
sub-
tirade.
Yeah, these subtitles need to even go even faster. We might have to go for the speedy man.
When
We
you
would
speak so
click to get-
fast that your mouth
I'm
lags.
terribly sorry, Mr.
We
Fanshawe.
would click through the
Please
subtitles,
accept my
but
sincerest apology.
we don't know exactly
well,
when they're
but don't
going to
let it
end,
happen
and we
again.
might click past
What
the
do you
voice line.
want?
I'm desperately in
And
need
with
of
hard-hitting
help from a
dialogue
renowned
like that,
gentleman
right,
such
though.
as yourself.
Oh, you want a job? Well, I'm sorry, but I already have Mossop here for my manservant, and I'm happy with his work. But if you can cook anything other than bangers and mash and
But
manage to
shit
take a
at
boat
catching
trip without
mice,
shouting
so
your lunch at
maybe-
the fishes every 5 minutes, you might be in with a chance.
Dude, let him finish.
Shouting your lunch. That's... I've
Oh,
not
no,
come
Mr.
across that
Fanshawe.
phrase before.
I'm not looking for work.
That's typical of the youth of today, Mossop. They think the world owes them a living.
The youth of
Holy
today
shit!
with
Really
their,
wants to hate this
You
guy,
misunderstand me, sir.
Ah!
with
I am
their
here to employ you to
fur,
undertake a mission.
green eyes.
A mission so dangerous and so important
And their
that the fate of the
punk rock
world may
music.
very well depend on it. I
Their
beseech you, as a
yo-yos
gentleman, to
and
listen to what I have to say.
shoes with the lights in them.
With wheels underneath.
And their
As a
sodas
gentleman,
unpronounceable
I'm
names.
obliged to hear your story, but make it brief, or Mossop, as a man,
Oh, don't
will
talk
be
about
obliged
sodas
to throw you
next
out of
year.
my
That's
house.
It's going to go places.
Oh, yes.
Very well, Mr. Fanshawe. Thank you. My story begins thousands of miles away on a remote tropical island in uncharted waters. There, deep within a mountain, lies the diabolic laboratory of Dr. Dinsey.
Who's Dr.
I
Dinsey?
thought that was
He's an
Dr.
evil,
Disney.
twisted
for a minute there.
genius who has discovered the satanic secret of combining
Yeah, I'm
two different
disappointed too.
species to make a new creature
Okay, this
altogether.
was 1996.
He has a device that he calls the
Other-
gene machine. The two original creatures are completely destroyed, and the resulting animal is so different, so strange. Mr. Fanshawe, what he's doing is against God himself.
Sounds all right to me.
Oh,
Maybe
Jesus,
this doctor
shit.
could combine Mossop with a
Sounds all
fish
right
to get
to
him
him.
some sea legs.
Alright, here we
You
go.
don't understand, Mr.
The
Fanshawe.
plot shares
Dr.
many
Dinsey
common
intends
elements
to create
with
an
Around the
army
World
of
in 80
horrific
Days,
creatures which he can use to
20,000
take
Leagues
over
Under
the
the
world.
Sea, From the Earth to the Moon, and has many
This all seems a bit far-fetched
many
to
other
me.
sources such as Sherlock Holmes' Treasure Island,
I
The
am
Time
living
Machine,
proof
Jekyll
of his
and Mr. Hyde,
madness.
and Jack the Ripper.
He took a
Jesus
normal
Christ, did they
alley
just
cat
basically
and
go,
combined
let's
it
make
with a human
something
being
British?
to make me. I was his 73rd experiment.
Let's
That's my
try
name.
and turn something
Just
around.
three.
So you have all this
Let's turn something
sentience
around
and
in a year
intelligence of
because
a
the
man,
last game turned out
but
kind of
also the
shit and
agility and
terrible
suppleness
reviews
of a
and
cat.
yeah.
Yes, Mr.
And then they
Fanshawe.
went bankrupt.
Washing myself has a whole new meaning to me now.
Possibly.
You wouldn't
I
believe
don't
what I can bend over and
actually
lick.
Oh my
remember.
god. Washing myself as a new
A
me.
real gentleman would never lick himself.
Oh.
There.
He would if
Now,
he could,
Get
mate.
someone else to
He's,
do
he's,
it.
unless.
You know, I think this is just some sort of confidence trick to
Here we
extort
go.
money out of
Divide by zero
God-fearing
Moby
fellows.
Games.
You're probably just some hirsute boy with a tail. Mossop, throw him out.
Holy shit, they did 2 games in
No,
1995.
wait. You're my only hope. There is no one else brave enough to conquer Dr. Dinsey.
So, Orion
Oh, I'm
conspiracy
sure there's lots of
and-
gullible
Guilty.
people around who'd only be too happy to help you.
Oh,
But like, what's it called? Innocent Until Caught, which was
But
the
they don't have your reputation,
first
Mr.
game
Fanshawe.
for Guilty, was
I'm
1993,
sorry I
so they didn't
bothered
do
you.
anything in 1994. I wonder what the first game they
I thought you were
made,
the
Olympic
bravest
Trials,
adventurer in
is
the world.
like.
The newspapers must have it wrong. Maybe I'll try Rafe
Oh, eat
Kingpiece
shit.
instead. He claims that he fears nothing at all.
Kingpiece? I wouldn't believe anything that rogue says.
King
the man's
what?
a solid.
Sorry?
He dyes his hair, you know.
Oh.
He's not naturally
oh, I
blonde.
heard something else as well.
Yeah.
And yet I'm sure he would take on this mission.
For a price, I'll wager.
The knowledge that he had saved the world would doubtless be reward enough.
Nope, we're going to do 80 around the
Not
world in
for
80
him.
days.
That bounder
Gotta
can't
go
be
and fool
trusted.
bugs, mate.
If he saved the world, he'd probably keep it for
Bounder
himself.
man.
You give me no choice. Help me, Mr. Fanshawe, or I will have to ask Mr. Kingpiece.
Yeah, you go and ask
Well,
Mr.
we can't
King
have that,
Pierce.
can we?
He's piss
Mossop,
weak though, mate.
hail a carriage to take us
King
to
Pierce?
Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
Well, when that
informed
cat
Queen
walks
Victoria
towards
about
the
the
fucking
situation,
screen,
and
it
have
is
the Royal
terrifying.
Navy
Hell.
sort this scoundrel out in short order.
I mean, I can see he's buff as hell right now.
I'm afraid it's not as simple
I
as
can
that.
see that he's got.
Dimsey has spies
Look at
everywhere.
those pecs.
Yeah.
If a naval task force was
quite
assembled, he'd
tell
go
if
to
he skipped
ground and
leg day or
disappear
not.
until he was too powerful to stop.
Sorry,
I mean-
can he quite tell if he's skipped his leg day or no?
We'll
Know
find
what I mean?
someone else to help then.
Who else would believe my
Yeah,
story,
no,
Mr.
we got
Fanshawe?
full on bogan and some
Think it was a
hydration.
trick.
Gotta go
going
full
on, so
bogues,
You'll have
yeah.
to do it alone.
Oh, I
Fuck it.
You gotta go
This-
full
this
bogues.
bloke here.
too.
My master is not afraid
This
to
little
fly
cat
in the
fella,
face of
fucking-
adversity.
No, I go full Glasgow.
Thank you, Mossop.
Maybe
What's
needs
the
to get my
fuck-
Just what
Australian
exactly do you
accent.
expect me to
What's the
do?
fucking bloody
You must
fucking
get to
thing
Dimsey
when you
Island and
fucking,
defeat
you
the
know,
Doctor
what's
and
the
his mutant
fucking-
army.
Yeah, I suppose what's it called?
Where is
we
this
don't
island?
go full Glasgow, so yeah,
the area
that
is
seems
uncharted,
fair.
so I don't know.
Yeah, fuck oath.
You'll have to find
Yeah.
it.
My master can
Fuckaroo.
find anything. Thank you, Mossop.
Yes, thankfully nobody here has ever attempted a Scottish
While I
accent,
was
have
there,
they?
I heard the Doctor talking about the only
nah,
other man who
nah,
knew
nah,
the
mate,
location
no,
of the
nah,
island.
nah.
A seafarer called Captain
At least know where you
Nematode,
can
who
hear.
shared Dimsey's hatred of the world's governments and who helped him to set up his laboratory.
I mean, to be
Then
fair,
we
I don't
shall
think.
have a ship
Why do I feel like
find
everyone
this
was looking
captain,
at me then?
Nematode. Mossop,
I
Even
thought
though
they were
it's-
looking
even though
at
it's like
me,
cameras
so.
on.
our American trip.
But
Not enough to charter
what
a
was I
ship
gonna
and
I
a
mean, I
cruise
just point south,
In
but
fact,
that could
barely
be
enough
anyone.
to feed
Yeah.
us for a week.
I mean, I've got a compass right here.
Are you saying
and
that because you don't want
you're
to
all
set
north
sail
of
again,
me,
Mossop?
so
Well, I've got a compass
Oh,
here
no,
too,
sir.
but
But couldn't we go on
it doesn't
an
work in
adventure
the
we
southern
could
hemisphere,
walk
so it just
easily
spins.
to
So it
just
could be
this once,
pointing anyway.
please?
oh shit,
Ambling
that's a haunted
adventure.
one,
Oh,
mate.
the
Couldn't we
plot.
tackle
the
a menace
light
that's
is
just a
wrong.
brisk
Aye, yeah.
stroll away?
I actually have
It's
the
Try
only a
flushing it down the
shorty
toilet,
saunter
that might
down
be
the
sense
road.
it.
Who knows, sir?
Weirdly
There might be
enough,
a
I
man
was in
Give it a
a-
go.
just
I was
around
in
the corner who
America.
could battle.
And what's it called?
Are you in Yankland? Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I
Mossop,
was in
wouldn't that be
Yankee
just
Doodle
so
Dandyland,
convenient for you if the
and
local family
I
doctor
was in a
turned out to
place
be a
called
crazy monster?
Right.
Forever
I don't think so.
21.
Not a good,
which,
decent man like Dr. Jekyll.
Most of the women there were definitely not 21. And
I
but
don't go
yeah,
to
it's a
I'll
necklace
go to
that
that
has
nice
an
young
actual
Dr.
compass in it,
Crippen.
and it's
Anyway,
become
we
one of my
really
favorite
do have
necklaces
next
since I
to
got
no
it like
ready
7
funds,
years
sir.
ago.
Oh fuck yeah!
Then I will have to
But
raise
it
the
does have
necessary
like a
funding myself.
it's a very eat,
73,
pray,
you
love
stay
type
here,
of
where you'll be safe from
inscription
passing
around the
circus
edge.
folk
It
who
says
may wish to turn you
explore,
into a sideshow
dream,
attraction.
discover.
Mossop, we must think of a way to get some money. About £8,000 will do, I
But
should
you
think.
can't see it unless you're actually looking at the thing, going like, "What is this on the outside?" Ugh.
And unless you're actually holding it up for somebody to
£8,000?
inspect.
However,
If
will
they're
we
close
find
enough to
that
read
much?
it, then they're too close.
Yeah, mostly they just see it's a compass that seems to point east to west, because the it doesn't magnetism keeps it upright. Whoa! It's alright.
Yes, the
Oh
cat is
my
very, very
god! Look at them go! Oh my god! Just like when they were
Listen,
both.
characters just wander around in this game.
Oh!
Now that we're actually playing it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Seems like
like,
all
what's that
intro.
called? Oh, mate, cat, don't look over here.
It's like, don't look this way, kid.
Take, just
Maybe I
shove the
could
whole
sell
ass thing
some
in
of
your
my more
pocket.
antique possessions. I should consult the Royal Scientific Institute about this.
Yeah, so, like, what's it called? It's a bit like the, Revolution has
Yeah.
its, Oh, he has fleas. We'll have to put him down. But,
That's one way to fix it, I guess. I mean,
Well, he's brought fleece into the house. I'll have to burn the whole house down and all.
yeah. I mean, we're talking about Victorian era. What was I going to say? No, so it's like the virtual theater where they have the all characters seem to have their own agenda, but what's it called? It seems that both the cat and the man are probably both linked to us. So like, like kind of like in Lure of the Temptress. Let's see if I can get this right.
Charles.
Temptress. You had Mouse Sack. Shit, no. You had Rat Pouch. I had a lot of problems watching The Witcher without referring to mouse sack as rat pouch, and now I'm doing the opposite. I do think it's interesting that there's two pieces of fiction that are entirely disconnected from each other, which is basically mouse/rat and sack/pouch. Like they are literally, they would be like a cinnamon for any.
Don't make a sack joke. Don't make a sack joke.
You've got this. Stay strong for me.
Yeah. Cinnamon on each other, but yeah. So these basically seem to be attached. Probably they'll both follow me into this room if I.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're in follow mode. Just they're following you loosely and kind of wandering, but
Yeah.
Oh my
maybe
god,
not.
he goes in and out of the
Oh
screen.
my
just
god!
so slowly.
That hurts to look at.
Lay down on your chaise lounge. No? Books. Clearly the books is what I need.
Let's see. Maybe some of my books can help me in my quest.
Nah.
How to be a
Fancy
complete
girl. He
gentleman.
seems to have no money.
I already know that one off by heart.
Well, I can't keep much money in those tight trousers, can he?
No.
Maybe I could find some useful information.
But yeah,
in my
honestly,
book collection.
that animation going in and out of the screen, that to me smacks
A
of someone was
1-minute
real
gentleman.
proud of this animation
Reddit.
and they didn't think about how long it would take.
Okay, so these fucks aren't actually in follow mode.
But yeah, Orion Conspiracy also had people wandering around, but bit of a pain in the arse when you were trying to find one of them.
Mossa,
What just happened?
remember when we had the chimney swept before we left for America?
Oh, I think he's still
Yes,
up there.
sir. A young lad did it.
Did you actually see the boy leave the house?
Come to
I know,
think of
puppy,
it,
it
sir.
is sad.
No, I don't recall actually seeing him go.
Might have to get the chimney swept again, I think.
Oh.
It's too warm to bother lighting a fire.
Well, that little boy must be happy about that part. I mean, if you guys haven't had a fire since you've gone away, then why do you think you need to get the chimney swept again? Oh, I want the cigar
Because there's
case.
The boy
cinema.
infestation.
Yeah.
This might come in handy to put things in.
You need a chimney sweep.
It's a newspaper.
Yo dog.
Mossop
except-
hasn't tidied up very well. That issue is weeks old.
Oh, you little fuck.
I
Oh,
mean, I think
no.
Mossop's committed
I
about
must have
5
words
firing
with Mossop.
offences already.
A gentleman cannot be expected to tidy up after
Please.
himself in this day and age.
Okay, I just realized something. So we have picked up a newspaper in an adventure game.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
There are doors.
There are doors. But I haven't picked up a pencil yet. Although my inventory item is a quill.
I know a gentleman never fetches his own mail, but I shall make an exception in this case.
You shall be
I can always
flogged,
deduct
Mossop.
something from Mossop's salary.
Whoa,
So-
man.
So
This
they,
guy.
Really?
they are following us.
Mossop tried to sabotage him there. Was stepping on the mail.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it really fetching the mail if it's really inside the house?
Oh, hey, Sentinel.
Hello, Sentinel.
There's a letter inside this envelope.
Wow!
That is what's generally in envelopes, yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like I have to do every individual bit of this.
Wow,
Yeah.
this world of
You
your
hit
eyes.
it. He opens the
Very
envelope, puts it
complicated.
back in. You hit it, hit explore, and then he goes, alright, I'll take the letter out. Is he gonna have to unfold it first?
This must be from
I'm
my
gonna read this
beloved
one line
Mirabella.
at a time.
I recognize the scent. Venus flytrap, if I'm not mistaken. I bet it's a love
guess
letter.
what?
How much she's missed me. How she longs for my embrace. When will I go and see her? That sort of thing. She's absolutely
What
besotted
rhymes
with me.
with Dear
Bless her.
John?
Let me see.
It's just, yeah.
I love that he hasn't actually read the letter. He's just...
Dear Piers, or should I say, gutless, unchivalrous bag of maggot-ridden offal! How dare you go off to America without me? I had to go shopping using my own allowance for weeks. You'd better get your deceitful hide round to my house immediately, or you can kiss our engagement goodbye. And you'd better have bought me a jolly expensive present, too. Yours sincerely, Mirabella de Camembert, Miss.
Oh, I'm glad she was sincere
Oh
about
dear.
that.
Yeah.
I suppose I better go and see her. She doesn't like being kept waiting.
Do you have a... You gotta have a gift, though, mate. Have you got a gift? What do we got here? Oh, we got a handkerchief.
A talking cat.
We'll give her the old edition of the Sporting Times. Oh, so that cat's name is 73.
23 here.
Oh, good thing, because I was not paying any attention to the plot of this.
I don't think that's valuable enough to sell.
So it sounds like I think there's like an island that he's a man that has been spliced into the body of a cat and he doesn't know what to do with himself. Ooh. Mate, you can't just leave doors open. I mean, like...
This is the first time I've been
Oh.
in Mossop's room. So this is how he chooses to live. 2 chairs and a bed.
Jesus.
I'm paying him far too much.
Oh. Well, clearly we want
If
the
Mossop
syrup.
uses that in his
Whoa,
cooking,
dude.
it would
Whatever you're
explain
paying,
a
your bed
lot.
isn't nearly enough. Looks up-
If
They've got
Mossop
some
uses
racy,
that in his
racy
cooking, it would
posters on
explain
them.
a
Well, I
lot.
think I could see ankles in that one, right next to us.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
Such an ankle slut.
This could set major events in motion.
It's a syrup. mate.
Talking about bowels.
Oh, whiskey. Don't mind if I do.
I'm sure Mossop won't mind me borrowing this. After
Yeah.
all, I provided
He's
the
still
wages that
talking
paid for
about
it.
bowels.
Okay. Whew. Get it together, Dave. Come on.
I would not even let a dog sleep on that flea-ridden mattress.
73 can live here.
Well, sounds like 23 is going to live there, yes.
What? A cat taking over a human's bed? The heck you say?
Mm. It can't share
That just
my
wouldn't happen in
bed.
real life.
Not at all. Not at all.
Here's my bedroom. Here's my sexy strumpet that I like to whack the tallywhacker to.
I don't think that's valuable enough to sell.
Never know when you need a key.
I shouldn't have left this lying around. It keeps my most valuable possessions safe and sound.
Oh, excellent.
Also, it rhymed.
Mm.
Yes, I like to drop the occasional bar.
I do like the, what's it called? I do love these backgrounds. I mean, Divide by Zero has made some great backgrounds, although what's it called? Orion Conspiracy was a bit samey.
I'm curious about the angles,
Hmm.
especially with certain objects compared to others.
I mean, look at... Sorry, the basement door is really distracting. Or the downstairs door.
I know,
whatever
that's
it
what I
is.
mean. He can't just leave doors open like that.
That in the perspective is just whack.
Alright, where is the safe? Because I have my key to open it. I think Puppy is requesting a game soon.
I were a wanker's safe.
Oh, here we go. What have I got in here?
This is the deed of property to this house. It's
Yes,
worth thousands of pounds.
That's what we should give her. We'll go and meet her, and then I think we'll swap games.
Yeah.
I was going to say, something tells me they're made for each other.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Come on, pussycat. Come and meet my girlfriend. Mossop, you left the front door open. Mossop!
Where to, Governor?
Mossop, you left the front door open, you fuck. Alright, what have we got? We've got Royal Institute, Buckingham Palace, and the docks. Let's go.
Barnsbury.
Barnsbury. Mirabella, your door's open as well.
You really want to meet this There's two guys in a horse costume, don't you?
Do you mind if I wait here, sir? I know Miss Mirabella is your betrothed, but...
I can't stand her fucking face.
But what, Mossop?
well, she scares me, sir.
Nonsense, Mossop. She's just strong-willed.
He scares you, but
Mind her
I
own.
don't. This is
She
not
knows what she wants, and she's going to make me get it for her. Wait for me here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, I realised I was in for the night and freed myself from the tyranny of real trousers.
Yes.
Oh, mate.
Uh,
Good stuff.
She doesn't look how I expected.
That's
the maid.
That's the maid.
Hello, Gertrude. Is Mirabella here?
Hello?
Miss Mirabella, your mistress.
The
Is
maid
she
or the
here?
only that
I'm
lives in
not
this house?
Mirabella. I'm Gertrude.
I know that.
There's a strange girl in the garden, you know.
So she's in the garden. Excellent. Thank you, Gertrude.
Holy shit.
This game.
I like how he just cut through any kind of complication
Yeah.
here. It was just like, no, not worth arguing.
Yeah.
I've done this dance before. I don't want to go in the house. Goes in the house.
Mirabella.
Hello, babe.
Mirabella, my darling.
It's about time! I sent that letter a week ago!
But I've only just returned from America, my sweet. I came as soon as I could.
Which means almost immediately the moment you
Yes.
touch my
If
job.
you really loved me, you would have got here sooner. I've had a simply awful time with the wedding invitations. I had to write them all out myself. It's a good job the diamond on the
Yeah,
engagement
much
ring you
made in
gave me
heaven.
was so small. Otherwise, the added weight on my hand would have made the task even more unbearable.
Absolutely deserve each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh god, it's passive aggression with
exactly
an
how many
unusual
people
focus on the
Have you
aggression.
invited my little puppet?
Including your family and friends?
About 30 of them,
At
yes.
this point, it's just active aggression.
So far, there's 30 plus 3. That's 33, 38, 41, 47, up 1,018.
1,000 and... We don't even know that many people.
But they're people we should know, Piers.
They're people on
Typical
my
of you to try to
Facebook group.
stifle my chances of becoming someone important. I go to the trouble of
You're telling
inviting
me about
dukes
this
and earls
Q
and people
fellow.
who
He sounds
mean something in
frightfully
society,
interesting.
and you want to spoil it for me as usual. Sometimes I wonder why I'm marrying you at all.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
It's because I've got a monster.
You can't. The audience can't see it from here, but I'm fully nude from the legs down. It's just open at the front here.
No, not just ankles, calves and knees.
Oh, you ever see The Wolf of Wall Street? Well, there's a scene
I shall
you
hold
see
on to
with
as
the
many of my
Australian
possessions as I can.
She will have all of them after all at some point.
There's a
I see
veritable
no
soup
reason
fest
for
in
giving
the
things
chat
away
there.
unnecessarily.
Yes. It's a lot of soup.
Oh, I just realized that the chat's actually behind the the DOSBox screen. Sorry. There we go.
In these times, I find it. I feel a lot safer not having chat on screen.
Hmm. Give it a syrup of it. Oh.
I would never
Yes.
drink any of this unless I really had to.
The state of things.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Is there anything I can get to make you happy, dearest?
Puppy.
Puppy.
A knighthood would be good for a
The
start.
going live widgets
But for now,
changed
a
from
strong cup of tea would be nice.
going live in 6 days and 23 hours to now live.
Hmm.
I guess it was also confused by the time zone change.
Yeah.
I was wondering, my darling, could I possibly, if you wouldn't mind, to help out, you understand, about your engagement ring, my dear?
Yes, Piers, about my so-called engagement ring. Do you realise the jewel is so small, I can hardly even tell I've got it on? So
Oh, I've got
unless
this
you
little
brought
thing
me
that'll
a
sort that
replacement of
out
a
entirely
decent
for you.
size and
It's,
weight,
it's called the
I don't
battery.
even want to
and-
discuss the subject.
Of course, my petal. I will be talked at by you later, my sweet.
That was a great. That was a great call.
I'm starting to like this game.
I have a feeling that's how some people think when saying goodbye to me. Yes, you will talk with me later. But yeah, no, I think this game has some. I think this game already is better than the Orion Conspiracy. Although I have not been giving it the proper attention to the plot, but it seems to definitely be having fun with its Britishisms.
Yeah, they're going for comedy and they're getting there.
Yeah,
They have genuinely funny lines in there.
and that butterfly.
Orion Conspiracy was going for drama and it fell into Narm, but also Narm.
Mm.
And
The
this one's
pain.
got a distinct lack of
God.
horizontal surface descriptions.
Oh, you mean like the scrolling?
Stop! No. Mickey Foo's there, you can't say it.
Intriguing.
I heard him.
He heard you. But we shall move on to the next game. We should just exit.